So I'm slowly becoming an adult. I just recently bought a coffee maker on the weekend. Dude, guys, hear that? Every time I talk or say a certain tone, there's something that's going, wong, wong. Do you hear it? I literally just got rid of that beeping and now I got this thing ringing. Oh man, can't win. You can't win. I'd like to start this video off by saying I will now be doing 3 videos a week. Up my video content. You guys have been asking for more, so I'm giving you more. We're gonna get the Danocracy skyrocketing this year. What's up, everybody? So today I am covering the topic of how to make friends. We all need friends. Friends all need friends. So I put together 8. That's 9. Wow, I mess it up every time. So I put together 8 ways or methods to make friends at any age, anywhere you are. Here's how to make friends. Step number 1. First off, you need to realize that you want friends. You could be sitting on your couch watching TV, watching friends, being like,
I want that, I want those friends.
Then there's people that want friends that are actually willing to try things. This is a really bad step. As it's coming out of my mouth, I'm like, definitely sounded better in your brain, Dan. Let's get to step number 2. Find out what type of friends you're looking for. Yes, as human beings, we are complex individuals, okay? One part of you that might like biking, but then there's one part of you that might like painting. You may not be able to find a biking group that paints, or that like paint while they bike. I know, hard to believe, right? So find out the type of friends that you're looking for. So here's an example. If you're looking for vegetarian friends, it's probably not a good idea to go to the 8th annual Mighty Mike's Meat Market.
So do you guys have sightings?
Use your discretion. Look for clubs in the area. I was gonna say teams, but there's no such thing as a painting team. Could you imagine that? He's about to do the eye. He did the eye. He's doing for the nose. He's going for the eyebrow. I know inside your head you're like,
Oh no, but if I go to a club, everyone's gonna be friends. They're all gonna be paired up. I'm gonna be that weird guy that sits there and be like,
hi guys, I'm Dan.
no one's gonna listen. I'm gonna crack a joke and no one's gonna laugh.
these are things that I actually think about. Understand that clubs are meant for making friends. Clubs are meant to expand social lives. Don't have that fear because everybody else is kind of doing the same thing. Step number 3, don't be creepy. Now, the reason I have to do this is because I think a lot of people that are looking to make friends go to Hollywood movies and get their tips through there. What I mean by that is oftentimes the guy will see the girl and he'll be like, people, for some reason, tell you,
okay man, you gotta make eye contact and you gotta smile.
if I'm trying to make a friend or if you're trying to be my friend, it's probably not a good idea to stand across the room smiling and looking at me. 100% of the time, it'll never work. People are gonna think you're weird and that you smell. And the only reason why I say you smell is because oftentimes weird and smelly go together. It's very rare that you'll meet a weird person that smells amazing. Have you guys ever met somebody that's super weird that smells good? No. Step number 4, you gotta talk to people. You know, you think you go to these clubs and it's just gonna form these bonds. You can join all the clubs you want, all the sports teams you want, but if you do not talk, really limiting your odds to making new friends. Step number 5, there's this ratio floating around that says you should talk 30% of the time and listen 70% of the time. The problem with that theory is that there's 40% extra space for awkward silences. I mean, who likes awkward silences? I know there's people that are like,
I'm the queen of awkward silences.
but it's like, that's really turning me off. I'm not into that. Awkwardness isn't as cute as I think a lot of people think it is. Step number 6, once you've locked down a new friend, and by locked down, I don't mean like actually like, help me, he's locked me down, because I feel like I need to give that disclaimer. Be loyal and be trustworthy. You'll be there for them and you're not wanting something out of them. And trustworthy, don't go around sharing the secrets or like the heart-to-hearts that you guys have, because that's a huge deal breaker. This theory, at least for me, honestly, loyalty and trustworthiness are 2 things that I look for in a relationship as well. I mean, it also doesn't hurt if she's got a big ol' ass. Yeah! Totally kidding about the big ol' ass part. It's just a joke, guys. Loyalty and trustworthiness are my top, okay? Step number 7, realizing if the person's a good fit for you. Usually after like 3 weeks of hanging out a lot, people start to show their true colors. If they start to get obsessive, needy, or even make you do things you wouldn't usually do, that's probably a good sign to kind of phase that friend out and start looking for another one. And keep in mind, no buddy, no friend, no girl is gonna be perfect for you, and you're not gonna be perfect for anybody else. You gotta accept them certain flaws. And last but not least, tip number 8, make time for friends. The biggest challenge that I have, and I'm working on it right now, I will admit, is making time for friends. Not that I've got a whole bunch of friends who are like, hey Dan, let's hang out, let's hang out. And sometimes it is my fault that I lose track of these friends because I don't keep in contact or I'm busy with other things. Make friends a priority sometimes. You're not making an effort to hang out with them as well. They're gonna lose interest, just as anybody would with anything. If you're not showing interest, they're gonna lose interest. So there you guys have it. Those are some steps on how to make friends. But you can follow me on Instagram, we can be friends. Or you can follow me on Twitter, and we can be friends. My Instagram is @Danocracy. My Twitter is at TheDanocracy, and all my other social media links are in the description down below. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I'll see you in my next video. See you guys later.